Germany has long been dragging its feet on switching to electric cars. Its own powerful domestic automotive industry has too much invested in conventional drive models. Nissan debuted the Leaf in Japan in 2010 and in Europe in 2013. In the 3 production years since, the British Sunderland plant has rolled out some 50,000 vehicles. Most of them bypass Germany for buyers in Norway, Britain, and the Netherlands. Car tester Ines Petri explains that so far, electric vehicles have been languishing in a niche market in Germany, partly because of their high price tags and partly because of their limited range. To help with the first problem, the German state is offering buyer incentives. To deal with the second problem, Nissan has introduced a new 30 kilowatt-hour battery. The additional 6 kilowatt-hours have extended the range from 200 to 250 kilometers on a charge, but that hasn't changed the other specs. The Leaf still blows from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 11.5 seconds. As a locally emission-free car, the Leaf puts out no CO2. With the €5,000 buyer incentive, our test car lists at €31,785 in Germany. Ines adds that even if the Leaf only reaches a top speed of 144 kilometers an hour, it has very good torque, 254 Newton meters. Nothing to gripe about, especially when starting from a dead stop, with the electric motor delivering maximum torque as soon as the driver puts the pedal to the metal. The Leaf's powerhouse, its electric motor, can still be found under the hood, but the battery's 48 modules are tucked under the front and back seats. The instrument cluster has 2 fan-like gauges, the speedometer above and the charging status with relevant data on energy usage below. Ines mentions that drivers of electric cars will notice that when they let off the accelerator, the motor switches to regeneration mode and starts recouping energy from the car's momentum. But many people have complained about it, so Nissan Leaf includes a selector for D and B mode. D mode means the moment the driver lets up on the pedal, the energy put into accelerating the car is more or less lost, as in conventional gasoline-powered drive. B mode turns on the regenerative system to recoup energy and extend range.
Dann nutze ich wirklich diese Eigenschaft des Elektromotors aus und rekuperiere, sobald ich den Fuß vom Gaspedal nehme.
Drivers who've taken time to familiarize themselves with the technology will appreciate the B mode and the energy it saves. There's yet another function that helps to extend the Leaf's range. Ines points out an eco button on the steering wheel that sets the car's driving characteristics. She can be economical with the energy or make full use of the motor's 80 kilowatts of power. When passing other cars on the Autobahn, for instance, it makes sense to deactivate the eco function. Ines has one more tip for saving energy. The most efficient way to go is to start out in B Eco mode and get up to cruising speed as fast as possible. Then set the cruise control to maintain that speed. The quick charging station brings the new battery up to 80% capacity in 30 minutes. An important factor for buyers is whether the range meets their personal needs and if they'll be able to charge the batteries at home, independently of public charging stations. Using a cable with a Schuko connector, the Leaf can be charged to 100% in about 13 hours from a regular household outlet. When charging at a public station, the cable can be secured so it can only be disconnected once the batteries are full. And the Nissan Connect EV shows the location of all the stations in the vicinity, while the battery's charge level can be displayed on a smartphone. Ines decides that from a technical standpoint, there's no longer any reason to shun electric cars. The range, the driving style, and the handling leave nothing to be desired. And for daily use, an electric car is a great way to get around. Nissan provides a guarantee for 8 years or 160,000 kilometers on their new 30 kilowatt-hour batteries. If they start losing charging capacity in that time, they'll be replaced for free.